Hi, welcome to Dad's Planning Politics. This is Frederika and
Mark, hi everyone.
here's my dad. If you haven't been able to tell already, he has much experience in the world of technology, which he is about to tell you now.
Well, we're looking forward to this, chatting about politics. I've spent my career in technology, worked for some of the biggest brands, IBM, Microsoft, Adobe, and more recently Cisco. I grew up in Sydney and studied marketing and finance at the University of Technology.
Wow.
Interestingly, I was back there after 40 years chatting to students just the other day, which was a lot of fun, a little spooky. The building has improved a lot now that it's a Frank Gehry building versus the old
You
Anthony
wouldn't
Gordon's.
think as well the business building is the one that's the most attractive in terms
That's
of
true.
design.
It's rather good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've lived all around the world, in London and Hong Kong and Singapore.
In the middle of all of this is where I come into the picture, and I was born around 2004, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Made in Hong Kong, born in Sydney.
Yes, made in China. That's me. But yeah, anyway, welcome to our podcast. We're just going to be having some, not arguments, conversations that we would usually have at home, but we decided to record them just to see how it would go in case anyone is interested in hearing the inner lives of my father and me.
We hope this might be helpful to you, because we think discussions between generations is really important. The world is so polarized now in terms of views, and it's all about conversations and understanding the other person's point of view. So we hope this will be helpful. And we can't guarantee there won't be arguments.
There will be arguments, definitely, but we will always end each podcast with a smile because otherwise... you end up in a situation where, more young women now are becoming more left-wing than young men are, and older men are becoming more right-wing than older women, and everything is just getting more and more polarized. So this is our way of fixing that. We are the missing piece of the equation.
Which is a great idea, I think, Freddie. And what are you studying? Because it's kind of relevant to this whole thing.
It's a little bit topical. I do a double degree, a Bachelor of Political Science and International Relations at the Australian National University. It's pretty impressive.
Which is in Canberra, for those of you who don't know. And years ago, I wanted to go into politics, but I decided not to. So that's kind of interesting. So this is my way of getting my point of view out, maybe.
Without having to deal with all the nitpicky stuff that domestic politics entails.
So I'm a big fan of the rest of politics with Rory Stewart and Alistair Campbell in the UK. It's become one of the world's most famous podcasts, and that was kind of our inspiration here. But to take this from an Australian perspective,
just as qualified
and more generational. But talk about global issues, right? Over coming episodes, we really want to get into the US election, which is very topical, not far off now. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about that. We want to talk about Australian politics. We want to talk about the issues in the Middle East and anything that's relevant. And of course, as we get going on this, we hope people will give us ideas of what you'd like us to focus on.
Yeah, definitely. And especially with the US election coming up in the next few days, God, it's getting a little nerve-wracking as to which way it's going to go. So we will cover that as much as we can. Welcome to our podcast, and we hope you enjoy listening.